If someone were to harm my family or a friend or somebody I love, I would eat them. I might end up in jail for 500 years, but I would eat them. If you love two people at the same time, choose the second. Because if you really loved the first one, you wouldn't have fallen for the second. Music touches us emotionally where words alone can't. My body is my journal, and my tattoos are my story. We're all damaged in our own way. Nobody's perfect. I think we're all somewhat screwy. Every single one of us. I think everybody's weird. We should all celebrate our individuality and not be embarrassed or ashamed of it. Just keep moving forward and don't give a shit about what anybody thinks. Do what you have to do for you. The only creatures that are evolved enough to convey pure love are dogs and infants. There are 4 questions of value in life. What is sacred? Of what is the spirit made? What is worth living for, and what is worth dying for? The answer to each is same. Only love. I try to stay in a constant state of confusion just because of the expression it leaves on my face. When kids hit 1 year old, it's like hanging out with a miniature drunk. You have to hold on to them. They bump into things. They laugh and cry. They urinate. They vomit. She's kind of a walking poem. She's this perfect beauty, but at the same time very deep, very smart. Life's pretty good, and why wouldn't it be? I'm a pirate, after all. I don't think anybody's necessarily ready for death. You can only hope that when it approaches, you feel like you said what you wanted to say. Nobody wants to go out in mid-sentence. You gotta be careful. Don't say a word to nobody about nothing anytime ever. I always felt like I was meant to have been born in another era, another time. You can close your eyes to the things you don't want to see, but you can't close your heart to the things you don't want to feel. I am doing things that are true to me. The only thing I have a problem with is being labeled. I think everybody's nuts. I think the thing to do is to enjoy the ride while you're on it. They say the world used to be bigger. The world's still the same, there's just less in it. My daughter was asked by a little old lady in a London hotel restaurant what her daddy did. She answered, "He's a pirate." I was very proud of that answer. A dishonest man you can always trust to be dishonest. With any part you play, there is a certain amount of yourself in it. There has to be, otherwise it's just not acting. It's lying. Everything here is edible, even I'm edible. But that, dear children, is cannibalism and is in fact frowned upon in most societies. I don't pretend to be Captain Weird. I just do what I do. Laugh as much as you breathe and love as long as you live. They stick you with those names, those labels, rebel or whatever they like to use. Because they need a label, they need a name. They need something to put the price tag on the back of. I was ecstatic when they renamed French fries as freedom fries. Grown men and women in positions of power in the US government showing themselves as idiots. Me, I'm dishonest, and you can always trust a dishonest man to be dishonest. Honestly, it's the honest ones you have to watch out for. If you catch me saying I am a serious actor, I beg you to slap me. I'm having too much fun today to worry about tomorrow. Throughout my lifetime, I've left pieces of my heart here and there. And now, there's almost barely enough to stay alive. But I force a smile, knowing that my ambition far exceeded my talent. When I see someone who just follows their dream and succeeds, and just does basically what they want to do and doesn't have to answer to anyone, obviously not harming anyone, that's great. Trips to the dentist, I like to postpone that kind of thing. Not all treasure is silver and gold, mate. People say I make strange choices, but they're not strange for me. My sickness is that I'm fascinated by human behavior, by what's underneath the surface, by the worlds inside people. I don't care. I'm just gonna smoke. I'm just gonna totally smoke. I'll finish these, go to the store and get a brand new pack, smoke the shit out of that one. I was always fascinated by people who are considered completely normal because I find them the weirdest of all. On buying a private island, money doesn't buy you happiness, but it buys you a big enough yacht to sail right up to it. I don't think of myself as being a celebrity, it's too mortifying. I have a hard time watching myself on screen and it's getting worse. I can't tell whether my work is good or not. Over the years, all these vampire movies have come out and nobody looks like a vampire anymore. With every part you act, there must be a little of yourself in it. If there isn't, it's not acting. It's lying. If you had to choose one half of your son, which one would it be? What kind of a question is that? No need to snap. It was just a question. Now, bring me that horizon. It's awful bad luck to bring a woman aboard the ship. It's awful worse luck not to. Just keep moving forward and don't give sh asterisk about what anybody thinks. Do what you have to do for you. The problem is that everybody treats teenagers like they're stupid. Better to not know which moment may be your last. Every morsel of your entire being alive to the infinite mystery of it all. Am I a romantic? I've seen Wuthering Heights 10 times. I'm a romantic. Breathe. It's only a bad day, not a bad life. The beauty, the poetry of the fear in their eyes. I didn't mind going to jail for, 5, 6 hours? It was absolutely worth it. There's a drive in me that won't allow me to do certain things that are easy. If they let me choose between you and the dog, I'll choose the dog. People cry, not because they are weak. It is because they've been strong for too long. Other kids pack lunch. If you love two people, pick the second, because if you truly loved the first, you wouldn't have fallen for the second. If you don't like seeing pictures of violence towards animals being posted, you need to help stop the violence, not the pictures. I hope someday to make you all a cup of coffee. Alright, peace. One day the people that didn't believe in you will tell everyone how they met you. The problem is that every day treats teenagers like they're stupid. I'm attracted to the extreme light and the extreme dark. I'm interested in the human condition and what makes people tick. I'm interested in the things people try to hide. Why is the RUM always gone? If you ever have to choose between loving two people, always pick the second. If you really loved the first, you wouldn't have fallen in love with the second. If you love two people at the same time, choose the second. Because if you truly loved the first, you wouldn't have fallen for the second.